Where they count by millennia, simple moments add up to lifelong lessons.
Roman power is life-changing.
Roman power is like no other.
Roman power is unforgettable.
2, 1.
Rome. Fall 2019.
I think it's that one.
Some 20 sophomores embark on the St. Thomas College of Arts and Sciences Rome Empower program.
Rome is a classroom for our students. Wherever they go, whatever direction they look at, there will be some ancient historical side with some significance.
Rome Empower is enlightening.
Such transformational light occurs in ancient shadows.
Be careful and wait for me. I don't want you going performing in the arena.
Breathtaking discovery happens here in living treasures like the Colosseum.
I like my students, and all of them do, to start thinking of what was here in this city, of course, what was before them.
This stroll is really an art history class on foot.
Looking to your right, you can also see some white steps. That's where the seats were.
We actually get to experience walk and like put ourselves into the footsteps and like the shoes of like the beginnings of Rome, the history, and like it really makes you feel small but also feel big.
Italiani al 100% con entusiasmo. Calma, calma.
In the big picture, this immersive experience in Rome, right down to Italian gestures, amounts to study abroad as an interdisciplinary group. Here, a chemistry student and an international studies major learn together.
It's a big learning curve. It's kind of a step into adulthood.
I think a lot of the students thought that we would replicate the culture of St. Thomas here, but that's not at all what we do. The idea is we're completely immersed in an Italian culture for 3 months.
Now we're good.
Roman power is challenging and rewarding.
The curricular blend here is wide-ranging and rigorous.
The patron of this place is St. Clement.
Theology class offers a deeper in-person understanding.
So the bishop who was presiding at the liturgy.
Layers of history, architecture, and faith come to life.
What better place to do theology than to actually use the city as a classroom?
But it was super cool because it's 3 different churches piled on top of each other.
It's like a whirlpool.
Organic chemistry, taught by St. Thomas professor Bill Ojala, is also part of this study abroad mixture.
And let's stand cool, undisturbed, on the floor of the hood. Does that make sense?
Rome Empower allows students who need chemistry to study abroad, stay on track for their degree, and gain scientific humanity.
It's my hope that by being here, they will become people who will view their future patients not as scientific problems to be solved, but as fellow human beings to be healed.
Like a fine wine,
a good view helps with the taste.
Rome Empower takes the curricular menu to new heights.
As far as the soil sample, it looks like it's pretty much neutral.
Chemistry is winemaking, as education is life.
It's a bit of Italian society that will do all of us good, chemists and non-chemists alike.
Roman power is community.
The St. Thomas Bernardi campus is the heart of their community. After each school day, this group gathers.
Organic chemistry?
To hit all the books.
Probably till like 10, and then we have to do English, and then we have to do theology.
For a lengthy study session.
Solid, and then the soluble impurities are going to...
But students find strength here.
Fabulous.
It's been really nice to kind of have a group of people that understands where you're coming from and is going through the exact same thing as you.
St. Thomas professors live here too.
They help us with whatever we need, and it's kind of a resource that we have all the time.
They have really turned into almost a family within a very short period of time. It's a very nice thing to see.
Roman power is broadening horizons.
If there's a mountaintop learning experience in this city of 7 hills, it's the monthly Awakenings Dinner.
I have never thought in my life that I would one day be a victim.
Author Blessing Okwadian of Nigeria shares her experience as a human trafficking victim.
I was a little bit frightened they started removing my documents.
It really made me ponder how I live my life and the things that I can actually do.
So for any student from any background, there's a responsibility as a human being to realize that the crisis is real and that each one of us is responsible.
Ultimately, Rome Empower awakens students.
Studying abroad has made me expand my horizons and realize that change is okay, and I can't plan every moment to a T.
I found out that I'm way more capable to doing a lot of things than I thought I would be.
Students leave this ancient city to live in a new light as global citizens.
We will all be enriched by this, empowered even.